Hey YouTube, it is Major G. I am not currently 100%, that's the TP. This is not for fapping, though I probably will need to use that for this episode. But I'm going to be using, I'm going to be watching this, the episode, this week's Flash. And this is the one with the brand new speedster. If you see my previous video, I mentioned that I suspect that the new speedster is Jesse Quick. Sorry guys. I suspect that the new speedster is Jesse Quick. Jesse Quick from Earth 2? No, not Jesse Quick from Earth 2. Ever since Harrison mentioned called his daughter Jesse Quick, that was in my mind was to me like, wait a second, that's like foreshadowing, like, wait, there's going to be a Jesse Quick soon, isn't there? Kind of like how they did with Oliver and Speedy, because Speedy is his little. In the first season he calls his little sister Speedy all the time, and now she's Speedy. She's Speedy from the comics, and so now here's my theory on it. I don't think this is Jesse Quick from Earth 2. No, this is Jesse Quick from Earth 1. Wait, how does that work? Alright, so, so Jesse is, I assume, not as, Jesse, it seems, is probably about 5 or 6, at the maximum, years younger than, Barry. And so, keep in mind, when Barry lost his parents, he was 10. Barry was 10 when he lost his parents. And almost immediately after leaving Barry's house, Eobard Thawne runs into Harrison Wells and his wife, who are out on the town. There's no kid with them, so it might have been date night or something. But that doesn't mean that he didn't have his own little baby Jesse sitting at home being babysat by somebody, by grandma and grandpops or something like that. So when Eobard takes over Harrison's life, he becomes paralyzed. Whether it was real or fake, they kind of it was kind of shaky on that. So he might have declined to claim his daughter, which in that case would have put her into the foster system. Now, as we saw in the preview, this girl is a petty thief, kind of like Bart was in Smallville, and as we know with Bart didn't really have any parental guidance, and that's why he was a thief. He was a petty thief for that reason, and I suspect that's exactly what happened with this girl, Jessie. Jessie probably would have been doing petty crime either for thrills or to get by for a living, and so who knows. Now, how would she have gained power? So in the comics, I'm trying to remember this correctly. So, in the comics, I believe Jesse Quick is the father-daughter team. My friend and I were discussing this, and I think Jesse Quick is the father-daughter team, where they're both of their names were Jesse, spelt different ways. And there is one set of speedsters who don't develop power, who are just regular humans, but they gain their access to the Speed Force by using some kind of equation. They figure out some kind of equation that lets them tap into the Speed Force, and then they get powers from knowing this equation. Like, they gain super speed by knowing this equation. And they sometimes they give up their super speed by purposely forgetting the equation. As Harrison said, Jesse is the smartest person that he knows. Now, just because his daughter was raised by him and she's a genius, doesn't necessarily mean that this delinquent Jesse Quick would not have been a genius as well. So once she saw the Flash running around, I mean, there's a possibility she could have found out the equation or something like that. Or even, as they've been using it a lot in this, she might have been hit by the particle accelerator. So, I am absolutely curious to see how this is going to go. But that is my theory. That this is going to be Jesse Quick. All right. So here we go. God, that was such a good scene.
Meet Zoom again, and the next time I will be.
Oh, that's right. We found out that Zoom was Jay, but I don't think it's Jay. I think it's Hunter Zolomon, which I mentioned in my other video, I think.
Nothing in life is promised except death.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Kanye West.
If it makes you feel any better,
Oh my God.
Evil Knievel cleared a line of cars
Really,
that was twice
Kanye
this
West?
long, and he didn't even have super.
Are those new boots?
He's gonna make it.
No, he's not. Oh! 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 Broken bones! Broken bones!
The club. Am I right, Team Flash?
Oh my God, no. Barry is way too...
Seriously, we need a break.
You know,
Yeah,
Alexis
he's...
was right.
No.
If I'm saying
He's way too much of a stick in the mud for this.
Alright.
Oh, right. I mean, is it necessary? It's kind of, you know.
The metahuman
I
watch.
can always build you an inescapable daughter cube.
Funny.
Ollie!
Glad you could make it.
What's up, Wally?
Hey, interesting choice of venue. Tic-tac-toe theme is cool.
Harry picked it.
Bro?
Yeah, I picked it. I don't go out much. I had 4 stars on Yelp, so.
Oh, you know what? Would you just excuse me? I just need to go powder my watch.
Hey, so I know I'm practically your brother.
I feel like the watch is trying to tell her something.
Oh God.
I wonder what our married doppelgangers are doing tonight.
Gee, I wonder what they're doing too. Every guy in the world wants to know. He wants to see that video. She's faster than him too. Barry, you gotta pick up the pace. You're supposed to be the Flash, man. You can't have everybody beat you.
I got it. Thanks, man.
The people of this city need to know what it feels like to be robbed by a hero.
Yeah, obviously it's the Flash, simply because it's not the guy with the helmet, because there's only ever been one person that's been that fast. You know, Reverse Flash never did that. Or Zoom.
I write it up. His journey from street to freak. Due on my desk tomorrow.
This dude, wow. This dude is like J. Jonah Jameson. He's a black J. Jonah Jameson.
Now you're a killer, and I barely recognize
You
you.
know, I kind of understand why she's upset, but at the same time, I don't understand why she's so mad.
I don't know, man.
She's his freaking daughter.
Blur made 60 smack
He's a dad.
with me. Ridiculous.
The other way to become a speedster is from a particle accelerator explosion.
Okay, but why only make yourself known now? You see what I'm saying? We'd have had to seen them in action before.
I'm not saying
That's why I think it's the equation.
That's the only other way to become a speedster.
V9 is deadly.
Why not tell me this? Why keep me in the dark?
Because it's deadly.
Where am I?
Whoa, wait, what?
Are you okay?
Dang! You got punked! Hey, Barry, you can't get punked like that.
What was your suit like? Hey. It's a valid question.
It is actually. How was your suit constructed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was very good. It was
Like mine, it was made by somebody who understands the needs of a species.
Equation.
So that would be someone with access to tech and a
Very
lab.
smart person.
Oh no.
They say these thiocyanate ions won't bomb themselves. Hi.
I'm pretty sure it's the same face.
Ooh, it's your handsome friend.
Detective Joe West, ma'am.
Detective, what brings you around these parts?
I'm pretty sure that's her.
Wow, how very Law and Order of you, Caitlin.
Do you remember that
Really?
formula that you
Really?
made when you
It took them 2 seasons to finally throw that in?
Well, if you can't tell me your source, I'm running the original story.
Wait,
Really, dude?
wait,
Do you not know journalism?
one. How about we talk about it some more? Grab some coffee. What do you say?
Coffee. Right now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, a little caffeine never hurt anybody, right?
Sure.
Oh, she's using that fineness for evil. But it's for good. But it's evil.
Is that right? You want to take a shortcut? Remember this. You lose a chunk of your humanity every time you compromise your values.
Like the old arcades say.
Sorry, that's really good.
Cheaters never take, or winners never take drugs.
Like me.
Whoa!
Time to have some fun.
What?
Hey, move now.
Oh! Oh!
Being anti-Flash is a major deal breaker.
No, I'm dating Rosen. Did you think that this...
Of course he did! Look at your fine self!
Forget what I said. I get it. You just wanted to talk about the story some more. To stall. Right.
I thought it was a date too.
When you didn't even hesitate out there.
That's his daughter.
Okay, but you just gave that crazy speedster everything she wanted. Without even blinking. Without even thinking what other lives could be at stake.
It's my job to keep you safe, to protect you. That's my job. That's all that matters.
Well, maybe it shouldn't be.
I realize she's trying to be a good person, but
Caitlin, I know she was your
I don't-
friend and all, but homegirl has gone cuckoo bird.
I don't understand why she's so
What she doesn't know
freaking
is I
pissed
put a
at him.
micro tracker in the
Let us help you, please.
She's gonna do it.
Sarah.
Lightning. It's turning blue.
God dang! Whoa! Wow! That was dark.
And sometimes even great journalists, smart and brilliant journalists, can misread situations. And sometimes they can be caught off guard.
I think she keeps forgetting how fine she
It
is.
just surprised me. But once the surprise went away, not a deal breaker.
Oh.
Noted.
Oh. So there is a chance.
If that's true, then that means he's sick, right?
He's dying. That's why he wants your speed.
That's why
dying,
he's-
And he needs a cure.
That's why he's stealing speed.
Same as Jay.
Oh.
Jay? No. He died right in front of us. Zoom killed him right in front of us.
So holy crap, man. So they finally found out through Cisco's vibes that Jay is Zoom. I guess it is actually Jay. I was thinking it was Hunter Zolomon from another universe. I would still like to see how this works out. That Jay was holding himself while being Zoom at the same time. Maybe he's a future version. Maybe he's a past version. That's possibly it. I'm kind of surprised about that it was Trajectory. I don't think I've ever heard of her. She was an interesting character. Shame she disintegrated, just like Barry did at the end of Crisis on Infinite Earths. Except Barry had an actual connection to the Speed Force, therefore his essence survived throughout time, and etc., etc. So he comes back from death later on, many years later. But yeah, this was an episode that had some pretty interesting stuff in it. That ending though, like I thought for sure they were gonna show us how they were gonna lead into the Supergirl crossover. So I'm kind of lost on how that's supposed to happen now, because Supergirl takes place from Supergirl's point of view. So how are we gonna find out how he gets there? Because they are in completely different universes. There is no Superman or Supergirl in this universe. Maybe they'll explain it. I'm not sure. But yeah, wow. There was some pretty dark stuff going on there. Pretty dark. Pretty dark. So, what do you guys foresee about this? Do you foresee, now we know why Zoom is looking for speed. Because he's dying. And of the Velocity 9, most likely. So what do you guys think is going to happen later on? Like, how do you think this is going to affect the Barry finally... how do you think Barry's going to finally be able to take down Zoom? Also, the Velocity 9 is supposed to be temporary, right? Maybe that's why Zoom is always disappearing for such a long time. So that would be interesting to find out. Alright. Alright, so I kind of enjoyed doing this. I think I'll try it out with some other shows. So, until next time, I will see you guys later. Oh, there's one more thing I forgot to mention before I go to editing. There was something else I wanted to mention, which is that one of the things I keep noticing is that Barry keeps talking about he needs to get faster. However, Barry's speed is tied to the Speed Force. So Barry, from what it seems like, Barry is as fast as he needs to be. So if he has any doubts or anything like that, if he's like, oh, he's running, and he's like, I can't do it, and he's having doubts, he doesn't do it. But as soon as he's just like, all right, I'm going to do this, he does it. So his speed seems to definitely be tied to the Speed Force. So all he needs to do is, and I hate to say this, he needs to believe in himself. You know, like...
Simon, お前自分を誰だと思ってやがる。お前のドリルは天と地と明日を貫くドリルじゃねえか。
You know?
いいかシモン、忘れんな。お前を信じろ。俺が信じるお前でもない。お前が信じる俺でもない。お前が信じるお前を信じろ。
Trump's 11s! But, yeah, so that's what it seems like. So, Barry, you've got it in you already. You've got the power. You've got the power! Alright? That should be it. That's all I have to say about that. See you later.
Yes. Interview, what job?
Assistant to Cat Grant.
Oh. Does her current assistant know that she's... She knows.
Next.
I love that line.
Is that you?
Work out.
I guess that's me.
I work out.
I need